intro, pretty simple, just single notes on the low E string. Then there's some sort of just rhythmic kind of picking for the right hand. So the little break there in the picking is this. And just back to the... Right, so then what would be considered the main riff is pretty much the same as the intro, but with power chords. So that's... I'll do that slower. Those are sort of inverted power chords or whatever on the A and D string. The main riff changes to having no gaps in it with constant picking on the right hand. So that tail end there is just open A and E string, and then you just change the root note. So and then an E. So slower than that. Right, so the main verse riff is probably the trickiest one in the song. You've got pull-offs on the A string from the 3rd fret to the 7th fret. Then you've got 5, 7 open on the E. So that broken down even more. So the first bit we've gone over. That bit is borrowed from the first riff. So that's just but with the picking in there. Then the riff is exactly the same as it is for the first bit, but just the root note is that note on the E string, which is an A note, and you just do the pull-offs from there. And then tail end is sort of some gallops on 1st fret of the E string, and then 2nd fret of the A string. So the whole thing. Coming out of that, going into the chorus, there is the again. So the chorus, in terms of the chords behind it, it's just basic sort of power chords, inverted power chords. So over the top of that, there's this. And there's a reason that it goes to those notes instead of mainly just because it sounds better. It goes with the chords, seeing as the chords on the guitar are going. moving in that sort of area of the fretboard, it sounds better to harmonise in a similar area at certain times, and it just also going into that sort of there needs to be a slide, and it's easier to slide when you've gone down low to slide into it. So that's slowed down. This next riff doesn't appear again in the song, and that one's the same as the notes from the bit just before the riff properly kicks in at the start. So the next new section to show you is this one. Basically, same as that bit at the start, you've got just open A and E string with bit palm muted, and then basically you're picking you've got an E minor sort of chord there, you're just picking the E and the A string, and then you go back and just strum all the strings. But instead of having the G string ring out, you're actually muting it with the first finger, so the G string isn't actually being played at all, you're just muting it. So that's pretty much it riff wise. Coming out of the guitar solo, there's this ambient section. Basically you've got 2nd fret on the D, 4th fret on the G, and open E, and you move the root note from 3rd fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the E string, 1st fret, open. So that bit is. Repeats, and that's also at the very end of the song over the power chords and stuff. The melody over the ambient section is this.